We're literally over capacity in our state prison system. Spending for corrections continues to increase. We're not spending nearly enough for the number of people that we have incarcerated, and we're still not seeing a tangible result in a reduction in crime. Not only that, I became very familiar with the impact that a felony conviction has on an individual. I would submit to you all that it is way too easy to obtain a felony conviction in the state of Oklahoma under the current law.
I'm in charge of the office for the day-to-day operations as my boss. Mr. Kunzweiler is the elected district attorney. But my job is day-to-day to supervise the 50 or so attorneys that we have in the office that move this system forward. We are an integral part of the system along with courts and defense attorneys, and we do play an outsized role in this particular system. But I think as you listen to my comments going forward, you'll realize why that's the most important factor is the prosecutor's discretion in all of this. If you think about an individual person that broke into your house, stole all your stuff, smashed your mirrors as they were trying to steal your jewelry, will you ever really feel safe going into your house at night? I want you to think about someone that goes to prison. How many prior convictions must a person have before they go to prison? Should someone have 2 prior convictions before they go? 3, 4, 5? Because I tell you, I've prosecuted people in jury trial at the Tulsa County Courthouse that have had up to 20 prior felony convictions.
A couple of years ago when I was still at the PD's office, somebody handed me a file. I was usually in administration, but they said, look, I need some help. I'm swamped today. Go see this girl. So she was in the back. She'd been in for 6 weeks. What happened was she had a 4-year-old, and the 4-year-old didn't have shoes, had outgrown them. And so she made a bad decision. She went to Walmart with the kid and stole a pair of little shoes. And she got caught, clearly. And there are several things at that point that could have been done. She could have been given, she didn't have any background at all, criminal background. She could have been given a municipal ticket and sent on her way, which they didn't do. She could have been charged with a misdemeanor. That way she would be booked, but she'd have a fairly low bond. And if her family could get enough money, she could get out. But it would be a misdemeanor. Or she could be charged with felony child neglect, which is what they did. Because according to the law in Oklahoma, if you commit any crime in front of your child, you can be charged with child neglect. So they charged her with felony child neglect. Her bond was $25,000. So she got me, I hit the roof, and went to the district attorney, who was not Eric, but somebody who works for Eric, and I'm like, did you think that she murdered somebody? I mean, is that why? And then what? Why have you done this? And they said, well, she really needs to learn not to commit crimes in front of her children.